wrong with this video screen? Don't you understand? We have people watching right now all over the entire globe of the earth. They want to know, what is this upcoming episode going to be all about? Can't you help me out at all? Terrific. I knew this would happen. I guess I'm going to have to try to explain to the audience exactly of what is happening in the next episode. No, R2, I am not going to do that. I'm going to give them only little facts, even smaller facts than your size, R2, because otherwise they're not going to watch the rest of the video today. Yes, back in 1978, R2, we all did a very unique type of program. It was called the Holiday Special. Anybody who's had a chance to see it will know that you had to use your mind and your imagination. Unfortunately, now nobody knows what that is anymore. They want everything visually shown to them. They don't want them to use their minds to figure out what exactly Chewbacca and his family were saying back in 1978. So now it's all up to us to show everything in a visual context today. Otherwise, people will get bored. Our master and creator, George Lucas, feels even today, R2, that the holiday special was a waste of his time. Can you imagine, R2? He doesn't even want people to see it now. It could also be that 20th Century Fox Television won't release it on video. But for whatever reason, R2, you and I know it's because people today are passive. They don't have any individuality to say, I can use my imagination to watch. So now everything on television is not only visual, R2, but it's also auditory as well. This upcoming episode, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, is going to be something that will make all of you flip over in your chairs. No, R2, no, we cannot say anything more about it. Not at least at this present time. You idiot! Don't you understand? If we tell them everything, they won't want to watch. We have to keep them in suspense, R2. We have to make them think, oh, it's going to be so fascinating. It's going to be something they'll want to go to the movie theaters, R2, to watch. They don't want to wait until it comes out on home video. They want to see it right now, R2. No. Oh no, R2. Why did they ever pick you as my sidekick? I know all the languages. I know everything there is to know about Star Wars, and you, on the other hand, are just a little midget inside a metal can. Even Richard Dreyfuss knew that, R2. Yes. I guess you're going to have to reactivate the viewer again. Oh, you're not. You're leaving. Getting back to the story of episode 7. Apparently, George Lucas, our creator, is going to make more clones. But this time it isn't going to be the stormtroopers, R2. This time it's going to be Darth Vader himself. We all know that in the 3rd episode, he was obviously created. But anyone who's watched the 83 movie, Return of the Jedi, knows that Darth Vader died. Now, to keep the story going, he's going to have to create another duplicate of that dastardly villain, Darth Vader, Lord of the Sith. How they're going to do this? It's my own guess, R2. Of course, cloning technology exists even in the time of our existence, as well as on Earth. They've cloned lambs, they've cloned cattle, R2. And now, unfortunately, we have to see another Darth Vader again, R2. Isn't that absolutely horrifying? I have to come back with you again, with Luke and Leia, Han and Chewie. We have to find some way of stopping him again. It isn't going to be as easy as pulling his helmet off either. R2, I don't know what we're going to do in this situation. I am just completely flabbergasted, R2. More and more of this thing we have to go through each and every time. Keeping this storyline going. Keeping the plot line going. And for what, R2? What are we doing this all for, R2? Are we really entertaining them? Or perhaps maybe we're just wasting our breath, R2. In your case, it would be beeps. Because that's all you can do, R2. Nobody understands a word you're saying except when I translate it. Or perhaps maybe Master Luke. Of course, I don't know if Han Solo understands you. I certainly know that Chewbacca has no clue of what your beeps and chirps mean. Don't you understand, R2? You're just a sidekick to me. I'm the number one man in this colonial scenario. Oh, I just don't understand this. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. R2 just keeps telling me I have to give more facts about the upcoming story. The story that Disney is going to release. Or perhaps even 20th Century Fox itself will continue to do the story in the future. But whoever continues it, you know that R2 and I will be there. Yes, we never age. It doesn't matter how many years go by, we're still here. That dent in my head is even still in the future upcoming experiences of Star Wars. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget what R2... Oh, R2, you're becoming a nuisance. What I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, is if you haven't seen the animated series, you should watch it. Because it's really, really interesting. And it'll keep you mesmerized. The children of the earth have been watching it for the past 3 or 4 years now. And yes, we're in it. But it more or less has to do with Luke's father at a young age. Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan continue their adventures. I would recommend all of you watch it, because it certainly does continue the Star Wars series without me and R2 doing it live action. Yes, it is really, really a fact that we have to continue this science fiction farce. That's what it is. That's why we tell you all the time, may the Force be with you. But please, don't under any circumstances say that we're not trying to help you continue with this storyline. Well, speak of the devil, here is Darth Vader himself, R2. My, he looks even more hideous in a hologram, doesn't he? Oh my, he's getting close. He must be wanting to say something to both of us. Probably it's... R2, where are you going? You can't be a coward all your life. Or in your case, your tin can existence. R2, come back here. I'm telling you, he's not real, R2. It's only a hologram. Oh. What am I supposed to do with him? He's supposed to be my second-hand man. Or tin can. And what is he doing? He's running away again. I don't know. How does this thing work? Where is he at when I need him? Ah, that's much, much better. He's gone now. R2, come back here. I've gotten rid of him. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already made the connection, R2 and I are simulations, or perhaps even similarities to the famous comedy team of Stan and Laurel. That comedy team from so many years ago on Earth. Or possibly even we could be maybe Abbott and Costello. Well, no, because R2 doesn't speak. R2, I've said it once, I'll say it again. You are a missatisfied scrap pile. An overloaded glob of grease. But then, if it weren't for you, R2, we wouldn't have had a job on Star Wars. Now would we, R2? Come along. It's now over for the show.